Hey, it's Celeste with Lazy GX Ranch. So I'm sitting here at my daughter's riding lessons. She's so cute. So if I get distracted, I'm just watching her because she's just so cute. Anyways, I'm just sitting here, and so I thought I'd give you a little update on our 2023-2024 school year. So originally my plan was that for family units we would do the campfire curriculum as our science, and that we would do the good and the beautiful for history, and then of course we're still going to continue with the red-headed hostess for our scripture devotionals. I like that. A coal truck just drove by. We live in coal country here, so they not only mine coal out of our mountains here in Utah, but they also produce power. And we send most of the power that we create here in our valley actually gets sent to California. So people in California actually pay for their electricity 3 times. Anyways, that's a whole nother video. But it, on the side of the coal truck, it said, "Don't be left in the dark." And then it had a bunch of coal miners on the side. It was kind of cool. Anyway, so we originally planned to do campfire curriculum for our science, and the good and the beautiful for our history, and then the red-headed hostess for our like our Bible study, devotional type things, and then then of course we read our scriptures together. Anyways, that was our plan for the family studies, for the family things. And then my 11th grader was supposed to do she's running through the barrels. My 11th grader was supposed to do geometry through BJU Press, and we are going to do that. And then I decided at the last minute I bought their biology for her, and I bought the biology kit, so it has like the dissection and everything that she's going to need for biology this year. That's my dog Naughty. Yes, her name is Naughty, like naughty dog. You did naughty dog. Are you a naughty dog? And that's Tank. Anyways, so we're still going to use the campfire curriculum, but we're going to use it as an elective. That's how we're going to count it, is as our kids' electives. And then I bought Shelby, my 11th grader, I bought her the U.S. history through BJU Press, and then she is going to be doing the good and the beautiful language arts. But I did buy, because it was cheaper to buy, so we're not going to be doing the good and the beautiful history. And I'll get to why here in a minute. Nothing against the curriculum, by the way, just in case you don't stick around. Ooh, we're loping. She's so tiny. It's so cute. Anyways, so, and then I did, because I bought the BJU Press during their sale, it's cheaper to just buy the whole grade kit. So I did buy her the English 11 through BJU Press. We probably won't use it, but the thing is I have 20 months to use it. And so her sister can use it if she ends up not using it. But the nice thing is this will be our first year with the good and the beautiful language arts. So if it ends up not working, which I had her try it out for like 2 weeks, and she really enjoyed it. She enjoyed it more than BJU Press language arts. So I don't think we'll have any issues, but the nice thing is if it comes down to it, and the good and the beautiful, she's struggling with it, then we can go back to the BJU Press. Or worst case, her sister just uses it next year. And that'll save us a little bit of money next year. So that's what I bought for her. And then, so for my upcoming 10th grader, she's doing pretty much all BJU Press except for the stuff that we're doing as a family. So she's going to be doing Algebra 1. She has English 10 and Physical Science. And I bought the science kit for her too, because that was my biggest regret last year, is not buying the science kits. So, I mean, it raised the price up quite a bit, but I'll be glad I did. And then, so yeah, she's doing Physical Science, and then she's doing World History through BJU Press. So, like I said, we're going to be we're not going to do the good and the beautiful history. And we're going to be treating, why are you licking my mirror, weirdo? We're going to be treating campfire curriculum as electives. So the reason why we're not going to do the good and the beautiful history is because both the older girls have jobs. And so it's just, what I've found is that it's really hard to get everybody together on a consistent basis. Ooh, look at you go, girlfriend. It's really hard to get all of us together on a consistent basis, where I feel like we could do the good and the beautiful history justice. Now, on days that we feel like doing it, why not? But the thing is the campfire curriculum, a lot of it does include history. So I feel like between their courses through BJU Press, they're going to be doing science and history through BJU Press. You know, this is just going to be the icing on the cake. Basically, anything we do through campfire curriculum. And like I said, I already have the year 1 and year 2 for the good and the beautiful history. So, you know, if we feel like using it, we can. It's right there. I have everything I need because I bought it a couple years ago. Now, Charlie is going to be using just the good and the beautiful for language arts and for math. As far as history and science for her, the campfire curriculum will fill that. And we are absolutely loving the campfire curriculum, but we set a timer for 30 minutes, and when the timer goes off, we stop. And then, so the next time we do our family studies, you know, we just start back up where we left off. So she's getting plenty of history, plenty of science for a 2nd grader. So I'm not going to buy her a science curriculum or a history curriculum or a culture curriculum, because I feel like campfire curriculum is filling that very nicely. Oh, you good boy. Look how handsome he is. Look how handsome he is, huh? Yeah. So, anyways, so that's what we're going to be doing. Like I said, so when Charlie gets, actually, no, let's back up. So when Shelby and Taylor, my 2 high schoolers, when they graduate, we'll be able to do things a little differently. But I really feel like once they become fully independent learners, like, you know, the latter end of junior high and high school, I feel like BJU Press is going to be the way that we go. But until then, she's just going to be doing the good and the beautiful. Now, when it gets to that point, I don't know, like when Shelby and Taylor graduate, I don't know if, you know, and by that time, the good and the beautiful will have their full high school classes. So we may just continue on with Charlie all the way straight through with the Good and the Beautiful. Or we'll switch to, why does she not have her helmet on? Yeah, whoa, horse. Anyways, we, you know, who knows what will happen there, but I know by the time Shelby and Taylor graduate from high school, the Good and the Beautiful will have everything all the way through. So all their science will be geared for the whole family from preschool all the way up to high school. Their history already is. It's designed for preschool all the way up to high school. You know, but their language arts and they will have a math is what they say. So we may end up just staying with the Good and the Beautiful all the way through. She really enjoys it. She thrives in it. You know, BJU Press was really good for her last year. I don't regret it. But it was just really hard because of her ADHD to do it. Because some of the lessons are like super long and there's a lot of assignments, and it was just really, really a struggle for her. So, you know, the Good and the Beautiful, even like when my high school kids were doing it in 6th and 7th grade, you know, we were done with everything in like 3 hours. So I just feel like the Good and the Beautiful is a better fit for her, especially now. Like I said, once she becomes completely independent in her learning, we may switch everything over to BJU Press. We've been extremely impressed with BJU Press. It does take a learning curve, and I will do things different this year than I did last year. But yeah, we absolutely loved it. It was well worth the money. It was very expensive, but it was well worth the money, and that's why we're using it for most of our high school curriculum this year. We have absolutely loved Campfire curriculum, but the reason that I feel like I need to use it as an elective, rather than as a full course is, one, like I said, both of my high schoolers have jobs now, so it's really hard to get everybody together on a consistent basis. But two, it works so much better for our family situation where I have 2 high schoolers and then a lower elementary, to just set a timer for 30 minutes. When the timer goes off, we stop. But the problem is that, you know, it's taking us about a week and a half to go through one lesson. And that's, you know, the main course of the lesson, the skip if you want pages, and the core connection. So it's taking us about a week and a half. So I'm feeling like by the time we get through one lesson, we have kind of forgotten the first part of the lesson, if that makes sense. So that's why I feel like I don't want to mark it as a full course. I want to mark it as an elective, because we are learning so much. But, and we're having a blast. We are literally having a blast with it. But, yeah, it's really hard to remember, you know, what we learned at the beginning of the lesson at the end of the lesson. So anyways, those are the 2 reasons we've decided to use the Campfire curriculum as just an elective. If I didn't have Charlie, what are you doing? Stop sniffing my ear. Oh, he's such a lovey bubby. Yeah, she is. If I didn't have Charlie, I would feel more comfortable like going through a lesson in like 2 days, right? I'd feel more comfortable about that, and then I would feel more comfortable marking it as a full course. We need to turn the air conditioner back on even though it's noisy. But so that's the situation. Our plan originally was to start the 1st of August, but right now shipping is just not great, and so I don't think my BJU is going to be here in time. So my plan is the public school here starts August 16th. My plan is to go ahead and start school on August 16th, assuming that my curriculum is here. Anyways, so I just don't feel like, you know, even though I remember BJU Press shipping last year was like super fast, this year I highly doubt it's going to be here in time. So I feel like if we start August 16th, I should have all my curriculum by then, and we should have everything together and ready to go. Oh, she's so tiny and so cute. She's just loping so fast, huh? But anyways, that's what the plan is so far. Turner. There you go. That's what the plan is thus far. Okay, yes, you're annoying. Are you needy? Oh, he's so needy. That's what the plan is thus far. Yeah. So Charlie's just going to be doing the Good and the Beautiful, math and language arts. She's not doing their science or their history, like I said, because I feel like she's getting more than enough for a second grader out of what we're doing with the campfire curriculum. So anyways, that's what I have for you today. I will give you more updates as it gets here, or as things come up, and I will do an unboxing when things get here. Yeah, so that's where we're at. So see you later, guys. Bye.